I'm Andre Dickens, and I'm running to be the next mayor of the city of Atlanta. I was born and raised right here in Atlanta, first to go to college in my family when I went to Georgia Tech to become a chemical engineer. My whole life is based around inclusion, access, and equity. I want to make sure that this city is run well, but run well for everyone. That's very important. South side, north side, east side, west side, making sure that everyone in the city of Atlanta, whether black, white, Hispanic, Asian, gay, straight, LGBTQ, you name it, we are all trying to make sure we make it through the city of Atlanta and thrive and not just survive. That's what I have dedicated my life to, inclusion, whether that's affordable housing, whether that's jobs and opportunities for the least of these. Everything is about providing the opportunities for people to be able to have a great quality of life in the city of Atlanta. The question was asked, what would my administration do to continue the work of creating an inclusive environment for trans, non-binary folks in Atlanta? The issues of equity and inclusion have been core principles of mine throughout my life. My faith teaches me that every one of us is equal and deserves our love and compassion. That applies across the board, regardless of race, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or gender identity. Every one of us is equal and deserves the same rights and opportunities. I've strived to uphold those commitments to equality and inclusion through my work at Georgia Tech, where I was the Assistant Director of Outreach Initiatives for the Office of Institute Diversity, to my work as a founding board member of the Center for Civil and Human Rights, as well as my work on City Council. I have been fortunate enough to build relationships with many close supporters, advisors, and friends who are members of the LGBTQ community, and I am always and always have been a true ally. The other question was, what would you do to address the city's ongoing issues with administering Hopwar funds? The most significant issue of late has been the failure of the city of Atlanta to appropriately handle the Hopwar funds. It is incumbent upon the city to ensure it's upholding its financial obligations as it relates to Hopwar. Lives are literally depending on it, and these nonprofits are doing all they can to hold on. This summer, I met with co-chairs of the mayor's LGBTQ advisory committee to understand what has and what has not been done on Hopwar so that we can better make a pathway forward. When I'm mayor, I will assign a lawyer from the city's legal department to Hopwar advisory committee. This person will be tasked with identifying other legal resources, whether that's legal aid society, pro bono law firms, etc., that can help do a deep dive into Hopwar regulations and processes to determine where the bottlenecks are and how to fix them. I'm an engineer. I will fix this problem of compliance and the payment system to make sure that we take care of all of our Hopwar funding. Last question was, if elected, how will I use my position as mayor to stand up for the LGBTQ Atlanteans and Georgians from conservative attacks that may come from the state legislature? I believe it's important for those with power and influence to use it for good. Over the years, I've cultivated strong relationships with progressive legislators, community activists, and organizations such as Representative B. Wynn, Park Cannon, Renita Shannon, Sam Park, Senator Vincent Ford, Partnership for Southern Equity, Georgia Equality, Women on the Rise, Nan Orrock, and I will lean into those strong relationships so that I can support and uplift their voices. Now is not the time to be quiet. While the civil rights of my brothers and sisters in the LGBTQ community are coming under attack, I will fight against discriminatory legislation, advocate against any attempt to